Welcome to day 5 of our Scotland trip, a day where everything seemed to go wrong.
Oh shit, it's going!
Today was a huge mistake. It would take us from 8 o'clock in the morning till 7 PM at night to arrive at our next campsite that we booked in advance, a distance of 271 miles. We really underestimated how slow these roads would be today. The sat-nav tells you these roads are 60 mile an hour. In reality, you're lucky to do an average of 20 miles an hour. All the stop starting on single track roads to let vehicles through takes its toll. Do not do as we did. Break this part into 2 days at least. Anyway, this day was from Durness to Strathpeffer, as you can see. If your sat-nav tells you you're going to arrive by 1 o'clock, trust me, take that as a 5 or 6 o'clock. It can be that bad. I would definitely do this over 10 days. We did it over 7 and at times it did feel rushed. How some people do this over 3 days, I have no idea. They must just race round and look at absolutely nothing. My apologies if this all sounds like it's been a little bit negative, but I just thought it should be pointed out because if you're planning a trip, you'll need to know that 3 days is definitely not going to be good enough to see things that you want to see. Anyway, I'll give you an example of the traffic you can expect and then we'll move on to the absolutely majestic views and open roads, the good stuff. So that's enough of the traffic, I think you get the idea. Let's move on to the good stuff, the great views.
Living on the highway, taking every turn. I've been on the road since I was 5. Sitting by my father for 1,000,000 miles, picking up old stories on the ride. I've been counting shadows to the beat of the radio. I feel like a baby when I sleep, and then you come to me. If we can keep the fire burning till I'm coming home, then maybe I won't have the need to let the engine run. 'Cause in the morning, in the night, maybe we can hold each other tight. We can keep the fire burning for a while, babe. Keep it wild. Every single coffee, every single break, every single moment
The amazing views are constant. You can understand why people come here and ride this route as much as they do. The route is easy and clear, leaving you with nothing else to think about but the views, and soak it all up. Absolutely amazing. Views like these mountains here in the background, you could mistakenly think yourself in Canada or New Zealand.
And headlights to the beat of the radio. I feel like I wanna go to sleep, and then you come to me. If we can keep the fire burning till I'm coming home, then maybe I won't have the need to let the engine run. 'Cause in the morning, in the night, maybe we can hold each other tight. We can keep the fire burning for a while, babe. Keep it wild. Keep it wild. Keep the fire burning. Too many times I've been drifting away, like a shadow in the sun, hiding from the shifting of pale. Too many times.
Some parts are so tight, it's even difficult passing cyclists.
Like a shadow.
It's hard to believe they're built for vehicles, it's more like a footpath.
Let's keep the fire burning, baby, till I'm coming home. Then maybe I won't have the need to let the engine run. 'Cause in the morning, in the night, maybe we can hold each other tight. We can keep the fire.
You can't build any speed up because at any moment another vehicle could come the other way. Yeah.
Ooh, I'll tell you what, I hope we don't make coming all the way now. I don't know how this is going to look on camera, but this is steep. Jesus. Yeah. This is tight and steep. Yeah, well, if you go down, you know you've got to get back up.
Believe it or not, our sat-navs was telling us this is a 60 mile an hour road.
Yeah, who's going to be doing 60 around these roads? Look if you can do 6. somewhere.
Well, it's time to pull over, stretch our legs and have a coffee.
Yeah, if you will.
Just look at that. Who says Scotland doesn't have golden beaches? All I need is a deck chair and a cocktail and I'm happy. Unfortunately, I've got some travelling to do. Let's get back on the bike and hit the road. What I need right now is a random brake check by Jonathan. Luckily on the North Coast 500 there's no traffic lights. Instead, you wait for motorhomes. If it broke down now, who do you think would get to me first? BMW breakdown or the AA? Don't worry, I'm not going to. I'm just thinking about it. I know a lad on a scooter who broke down on the North Yorkshire moors. It took the RAC 11 hours to get out to him. Shame it was raining all that time too. We was riding along this road when we saw a ruined castle. We decided to investigate.
Bike's over there on the road.
This is Ardrech Castle, built in 1490 for the Clan MacLeod, who had it until 1672 when it was taken over by the Clan Mackenzies. The castle was seized from the Mackenzies by the Crown for their support on the losing side in the 1745 uprising. It's been in ruins ever since.
And here is the sign telling us to be respectful. There, look, there's a waterfall right in front of us. We'll go over to that in a minute.
We didn't realise it then, because our sat-navs were telling us we're getting to campsite between 2:30 and 3 o'clock. The reality was it was 7 o'clock. We'd wasted time at the castle and the waterfall that we didn't really have. Looking back though, I'm glad we went. I love stuff like that. At this point, it was 4 o'clock, and I was hoping we'd be at the campsite, not just because I was tired, because I was, but I was absolutely bursting for the toilet. I'm talking number 2, I'm actually talking number 5, I was that desperate. So we were on the lookout for a toilet, and lo and behold, it was signposted. So I turned right and dashed down, and parked up as quick as I could. I had a full tank of petrol, a fully loaded bike with camping gear for 2 people and the wife on the back. What could possibly go wrong? Unfortunately, when you mix the words rushing, gravel, tired and motorbike, it usually doesn't end well.
I was just thinking that. Oh shit! It's going! Yeah, there's cut out. It's down now, that's it. Just get out of the way, Del. Why? My foot slipped and then it went and it... Right, stands down.
You push it rather than pull it up.
Yeah, it's in gear, it shouldn't roll. Has that broke?
Luckily we were alright and the bike was okay. The mirror was fixable with a spanner, nice and easy. The crash bars did the job and saved the engine. So all in all, pretty good, and we were okay as well, apart from a little bit embarrassed. Basically what happened is, I put my foot down on the gravel and it slipped. I felt the bike falling, so I adjusted my foot to get more grip and it slipped again. I managed to slowly lower the bike rather than drop it, so less damage. In fact, the only thing damaged really was the GoPro mount, because it was plugged in on the USB and the cable pulled and broke the plastic connector on my helmet. But overall, I got away lightly really. We felt a little bit of light rain in the air, so we decided to pull over and get our waterproofs on, just in case. This gave Jonathan another opportunity to joke about the gravel situation.
I'll get everything on. I'll give it a f***ing miss. Yeah, don't like gravel.
I saw a gentleman playing bagpipes. I thought he'd make a very good end to a great day and a good episode for your video. However, he must have seen me coming and stopped playing. So instead of a great footage of somebody playing the bagpipes, here's a picture of the man himself with some music that I found online. So the video will have to end there. Please subscribe and click the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.